What's up? We're live. I'm so excited. We made it. And I got the best guest, the best coach, and I'm so excited. It's my new show, live streaming Cubed. We're going to be talking to some amazing business owners, entrepreneurs that use live streaming, maybe podcasting, as a form of marketing in their business. So let's not delay because we have been waiting already a few minutes. So let's bring her out. Let's bring this amazing Krista Mollion.
Hello, DeeJae. Welcome back to this awesome new episode, this new season in your epic show. I'm super excited and honored to be your first guest of the new season.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm thrilled to have you. I couldn't have done this without you. I've been on my hiatus for a couple months, but you have encouraged me and you have pushed me and you have guided me along the way. So who better than you? We already got some people in the chat. You see everyone here to check you out, say hello. Look at this. Wow, we've got, I'm going to have to go through here. We got Chris. Let's go. Chris. You know, I think we're going to go over on 30 minutes already. Yes, Chris, we're here. Russ Johns is here. What's going on, Russ? Let's see, Robert Barry's here. Hi, Robert. I know it's been such a long time. I know you're here to see Krista. Welcome, everyone. Stephanie, it's so good to have you. I appreciate you. Let's see. I'm going to keep showing everyone. Look at that intro. I know you like that. High quality. High quality. It's where it's at. It's the way to be. Everyone's saying hi. Juana's here. This is so exciting. Mackenzie, thank you so much for being here and supporting. I hope I got everybody. Usama, what is going on? And I hope I didn't miss anybody. You guys go ahead and chat. Vicky's here. Wow. I'm so impressed. Everyone is so welcoming and supportive. And Mark, of course, it wouldn't be a show without Mark here in the chat supporting us from Houston. All right, we should not delay the audience. Everyone's so excited and waiting to hear about the conversation. Go ahead and tell us who you are, a little bit about yourself. Let's do this.
So I am your shot of tequila, sassy, no BS, straight up business coach who's going to help you if you're tired of working a 9-to-5 job, trying to figure out how to build a business and monetize on your own, and don't want any more crappy, watered down advice. You're ready for that straight up shot of tequila. That's when you should come to me because I'm going to get you to where you need to be next in your business.
Absolutely. You have definitely done that for me. And so many, you have a growing community, a legion of followers and consumers and clients that just love your work, love your attitude, your honesty. That's definitely a key to Krista is her honesty. Well, Dave popped in, another great part of our community.
Hey, Dave.
This is so great. I love it. Vicky, I see you. We got all the chat. I can't keep up, but that's great. Let's keep going on. How long have you been live streaming for your business?
I started live streaming as soon as LinkedIn gave the creator mode to everybody because I was denied the live stream. I applied several times, probably half a dozen times over 2 years, and I just never made it. I never made the cut.
I had that problem. I had to apply a couple times and I was so disappointed, but eventually they approved me. So I don't think they even have that process anymore. I don't know.
Nope. So now if you turn on creator mode, now anybody can go live and you can host not only video, but audio. So you can decide which one. I prefer actually a video because I can see people. And I think that seeing people builds trust.
Yes, absolutely. It's one of the things that I love to talk about when I like to encourage people to use live streaming because of the engagement. Look at all the wonderful people we have here today. I just can't keep saying enough to thank you, Usama, for supporting us, and Juana
Hey,
is so sweet.
Osama.
I
Hey,
know.
Juana.
Juana's live streaming now. Like, that's just amazing. I remember when I asked her to be on my show like 2 years ago, she's like, I'm terrified. And now look at her go, using it as a tool for her own business. Chris Hennessy says he prefers video. Of course you do, buddy. You live stream and you're going to be on this show soon. So that's going to be good stuff. Oh, Karen's here. Welcome, Karen. Thanks for popping over and supporting the conversation. And Krista. So let's see. You use live streaming for your business. You use it for a lot of things. I mean, aside from the audio, you also use it to help educate. You use it to guide us. You use it to hold private VIP master classes. I mean, you're always live. There is no recording with Krista.
Despite my lack of public speaking skills, as Mark will happily point out, with my ums and whats and buts, what I can tell everyone in the audience is that there's no way to better reach people than to look them in the eye. They can see your face, they can see your facial expression, your body language, and just say what you want to say to them. Just hit the record button, and over time you're going to get better at it. So don't be worried about your hair or your appearance. Or I know, like, I'm just sitting here chill in my mountain resort backdrop. No one cares. What they care about is your message and your sincerity of your heart, what you're trying to speak to people. That's what matters.
I agree. I've been through that myself. I think I even went through it today. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Do I look okay? But it really is. And this is something I'm going to be talking about in my masterclass. It really is about your audio quality, your sound quality, and of course, the content has to be right. The content has to be on point. But aside from that, those other things are actually more important in the sense of how do you sound? Is it sounding clear? Is it sounding crisp? Can you hold their attention? Because that's so important. But I love what you said about people can see your mannerisms. They get to know your real you, all your quirks, and they learn to say, wow, I really am drawn to that person. I think they could really make an impact on my life, or I don't know if that's my cup of tea. So I think that's another powerful aspect of live streaming in itself, is where they get to know you, and there's not a whole lot of post-production, which I'm not a super fan of. Go ahead.
I wanted to add that I think it's going to be even more valuable to have live streaming as a main tool that you're using in the age of AI tools, because increasingly we're going to see a lot of people producing huge amounts of text-only content, like carousel posts, articles, blog posts, that are entirely written by a robot, literally copied and pasted from something like ChatGPT. And as the content becomes more and more uniform, watered down, vanilla, we can use live streaming to increase and amp up our personal expressiveness and creativity to stand above the noise.
Absolutely. And we all start in this awkward space. The first time, the second time, I think I remember Gabe had told me, like, it takes at least a good 50 rounds before you start to feel like you've built your aesthetic, like you just feel comfortable somewhat in your skin. But I mean, we all have that same fear. You just got to do it, though. That's just what about. And I love what Russ John said. Let me see. I tried to. Oh, Usama, the chat's going so fast, I lost it. But Russ John said, practice, practice, practice. Growth arrives through practice, which is so true. If you're not out there, if you're not working on it after every stream, after any audio event, and going back and really assessing and how can you improve. And it just goes with anything, I think, that we do in our own business. It's just we have to go back, and that assessment process is part of it to improve and to grow. What would you say to people that don't live stream? You're a marketing expert.
I would say that you're going to have to pick one channel out of 3 maximum. You have an option between a blog, an audio podcast, or a video platform. That's it. Social content, those are redistribution channels. So you really have to make that decision. But if you live stream, you can actually hit all 3 of those, because someone could be just listening on speakerphone or with their earbuds while they could be doing this in the background while they're working, or they could be, you could transcribe all this. There's so many amazing tools now that you can easily connect your videos to a transcription tool and turn it into a blog post. And I also want to encourage people to use the newsletter feature on LinkedIn to promote your live streams. You can create a newsletter even if you're not planning on being a writer. You can actually take some of your snippets from your live stream, as well as a compelling title, highlight your guests, and use some of the transcription and turn it into an impressive newsletter to get them to go watch the live stream, as well as give them value, even if they don't have time to watch the whole thing.
I love that. I love what you said. Let's say hi to Miriam. I see Miriam came in to say hello.
Hey, Miriam.
Paired from your channel. So Restream has this amazing feature where you can pair my channels and your channels, and we are just spread out all over, just reaching all kinds of audiences. So hi, Miriam. Welcome. Thank you for popping in through Krista.
And Miriam coming from Berlin. I want to say that one of the other things I love about live streaming, I feel like it's a community tool. It's not only a one-way tool. Unlike my articles, my carousel posts, whatever, here we can have a real-time live conversation with our audiences. We can't do that with any of the other marketing channels. There's nothing else compared to live streaming.
I agree. That's one of the reasons I think I just fell in love with it, and I realized like the true power of it. If you can embrace that you're going to mess up and there's going to be difficulties and not every stream's going to be perfect, that really doesn't matter. You can have fun doing it, and you just kind of have to roll with the punches, as they say. Dave asked a good question, and I love this. He's like, what are the best platforms for live streaming? I know you have separate preferences, so you go first.
Honestly, I don't remember how I ended up discovering StreamYard, but I did look at Restream as well. And I've been on quite a few channels that use Restream. So I appreciate both of them. I personally just went with StreamYard and I love them. I think they're a great tool. I also really love how much support StreamYard gives its users. They have a really strong community of streamers, and they have a ton of resources to help you get better at streaming. So that's something I always look for in a platform is, what are they doing for their users? Since I'm using StreamYard, I can speak to that, but I'm sure that Restream must have similar resources as well.
Let me show you a cool feature that I think Restream has that StreamYard does not have. And this is something I don't even use. So let me see if the chat overlay, here we go. All right, go ahead and throw some emojis or some comments or some questions in the chat, and they're going to populate here on the screen. Let's keep it rated GPG, please. Nothing inappropriate. This is a show for business people, entrepreneurs, which is, and you work with service-based entrepreneurs. So this is really like who you go. There, Nancy! Oh my God, I haven't seen you. Mr. Mark, Merry Christmas. But this is one of the features, like, so we can just leave the chat up and it can be fed and people can see it. That way I'm not picking and choosing, but I really love the differences, right? You have to figure out which one works for you, which one works for your message. What is the one that's going to let you expand the most? And I think that's why I chose Restream. Now, you love to gamify. And I know that you like to give out prizes. Oh, it's Ivy.
Come here, Ivy. Yes, we can do that. But Ivy, you have to say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Why are you making that face? Make a normal face. Don't be weird. Don't be weird.
And you know what? Yeah, you're a mom. I mean, you're taking care of business and you're taking care of the kiddos. So it's fantastic. I love seeing Alexi. Hello. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope I said your name right. See,
with
this
your
gives me
hands.
the opportunity so people can see the
Oh,
chat
you
and
can't
what
do
I'm
that.
seeing. And I've got
You have
different
to for
platforms
that.
going. I've got
Go
Facebook,
wash
I've
your
got
hands.
YouTube,
Okay,
I've
you
got
go pay.
Twitch. So people can reach from
You
all
should
of those
come.
kind of social medias and they can find their audience. They can meet their audience where they're at and then bring them into their funnel, bring them over to where they want them to, guide them to where they want to be, right? To really expand your business and really generate, nurture, and continue that community, continue that engagement with them, that personalization. I know that you just teach so many wonderful things in your academy and your boot camps and all the things, all the different wonderful opportunities you give for us to learn about how to grow our business. So tell us a little bit about that. I know you've got your academy coming up, that you're opening the doors.
Yes, so we've got the final week countdown, DeeJae, before we launch our academy, which is the home of the Solopreneur MBA. So if you imagine a traditional master in business administration, that would help you become a better leader in a corporate environment. But what do you do if you want to be a single member business owner? You come to my academy. So that's where we're going to be teaching everything you need to know about running a business. Now you play your game, maybe. And I've got my toddler here.
No, that's great. This is family fun. That's why I said keep it G, keep it PG. Dimitri, I didn't say hi to you, so thank you. Enrique, thank you for coming over and supporting me. Justin, hello. This is fantastic just to see the community here. And this is what live streaming really is all about. They get to know each other. People can network. You build those friendships, those networking, meet somewhere else. I mean, it just goes on and on. I put this right here. Look at that. This is a new feature on Restream. You can put these QR codes that lead you right to it. I know. That goes right to your 0 to 6 Academy. So anybody can check that out. I've got one other cool thing that I see Restream is up here. Check this out. Cool. This one, it's covering your face, but it's also, I can do it like a product sell. Like it has a QR, the image, and it just puts it right up there. So people, if they're on their desktop, they can use their phone. I know if you're on your phone, you can't really use it, but I mean, Restream is really providing just these different opportunities, and it just goes right to your page. So I made sure I had that ready to go.
I love it. Well, I'd like to invite anybody to come check it out. If you are just thinking about starting your business, if you're side hustling, if you're freelancing, if you're a consultant, but you want to figure out how to take your business to the next level, that's what we specialize in, is early stage entrepreneurs, so that we can get you to 10K months and beyond, so that then you can just keep going all the way to your $1 million mark. Yes.
Big goals, big dreams. Don't be scared of those dreams. Don't be scared of those goals. Go for them. Chase them down. And I know it's action. Like, you have to take action. That's just one of those critical components for success. And I know that it's a must for someone to work with you, is like, you have to be an action taker. There is no floundering. There is no sitting on the sidelines throwing the pity party.
You know that you fail forward. Like, don't be a perfectionist. Don't be an overthinker. Don't procrastinate, because we don't know how long our lives are, And so I always try to live in the moment and think, what will happen a year from now if I didn't take action? So the same goes for live streaming. Just start the live stream now, because you're always going to say, oh, I was thinking of starting a podcast. I was thinking of doing live streaming. I was thinking of writing a book. And then what will happen is life will get in the way, and you will be full of regret that you didn't take that opportunity. So when you think it, do it.
I love that. I love that. It's just really you have to follow. You have to go. And I know you have another part of your services is the follow to leader. That is also something that you create. You're creating just all these kinds of structures, and the way you've designed it, you just have just something for everyone, it seems, no matter where you're at and how fast you want to run, or if you're just crawling little by little. If you're working full time and you want to like try to get this going, you can cater, you help individuals like that, business owners like that, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs. If they're just in it full time and they really want to amp up their game, I mean, you just got something for everyone. And I know that you're so conscious of people's income levels at the same time. That's something that you've just really been able to use your knowledge and offer it to different individuals on different financial scales so they can get what they need and they can make it to the next level.
Well, DeeJae, this goes back into what I'm teaching all of you in the academy, in From Follower to Leader Club. I want that when you know who you've been called to serve and how you can help them, that you put yourself down on their level and you think, what would someone need right now if they're just dabbling? They're completely new to my area of expertise. They're not ready to go into the academy yet, right? But they may be interested in taking a master class. So I can offer a 60-minute, 90-minute, even up to several hours masterclass to get those people. Then I have people who already are working in that area, but they need more support. They want to network with one another. They want to know new skills and exchange ideas. Let me set up a community for those people. Then I've got people who are ready to go all in. They could access the knowledge on their own, but it would take them hundreds of hours of sorting through, trying to figure out. And in the end, they'd probably be more confused than before. So those people, I have simplified everything and created a path for them that I call From 0 to 6 Academy, to take you from not making any money in your online business all the way to a healthy six-figure income, which could be like $500K a year. And once you get there, then you have to scale even further if you want, but you don't have to. If you're a single member entrepreneur, which I actually specialize in, sometimes that's more than enough. I mean, how much money does a person want? Not everyone needs to aim to be a millionaire. So I want you to build a business that you love, but also where you're taking care of your audience at every stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've done it. You've been doing this for a really long time. Your expert level is just amazing. Look at all the comments. Everyone knows it. Vicky, I like to draw attention to your comment, which perfectionism holds you back. Failing propels you ahead. And for me, that's something I continue to work on, is every detail, it just eats my time away. And I got to learn to just not be so worried and not fall under that false pretense that perfection, it has to be perfect. It's just terrible. So let's see. Yeah.
I think we also have to remind ourselves that we all start somewhere, and there's nothing shameful about starting. People get hung up on being intimidated by what's out there on social media, where everyone appears like they were born perfect. They have the perfect setup. They already know exactly what they're doing. And what you have to remember is behind all of that came a lot of failure, a lot of investing to get to that level. So when I see someone who's got their stuff together, instead of feeling jealous or envious or judging myself compared to them, I admire them because I know what kind of hard work they probably had to put in. I know that they probably had to hire people to help them learn how to do that, how to set things up. They have invested and perfected and failed again to get to where they are. And so from now on, you have to look around you and think of it that way without judging others. Just be happy for everyone and think we're all starting and we're all getting better, so we can do that together, you know?
Absolutely. I think that that's one of those components. People are just scared to use video, but it's so important nowadays. Like, there is nothing more rich than video. Vicky, I know she's another video person, and she's also a great resource. So, Vicky, I want to talk to you. But it's true. We all got to just kind of get over all that stuff and use it to our advantage, use it for our business, use it as a tool, what it is, and just let all the other stuff go. you're creating content for your audience. I know you talk a lot about knowing your ICA and making sure that what you're speaking to speaks to them, because you have to know them. Then all that other stuff is just kind of superficial, and it really helps your business grow because they're getting what they need.
And I also want to emphasize for the audience listening and watching is to remind yourself to focus on collaboration over competition. Other people who are in your industry, they have a different style. They have a different way of presenting things, and they probably have things that they can offer that you can't, because we all have our unique skill sets and backgrounds. So instead of seeing people in my area as competition, I'm always thinking, how can I create more opportunities for collaboration? And live streaming is one of those amazing opportunities where you can share your platforms and get together and do more collaborations. So I want to emphasize that, because that is an amazing way to open up your audience to their audience and to cross-pollinate so that they can discover you and you can discover them, and you can form some beautiful friendships, if not business partnerships, just by having that mindset of, let me look how I can promote you and you can promote me, and we can just do these beautiful partnerships together.
I agree. I think one part of the live streaming, you have these conversations. Now, I do with the conversational interview style. I know some people can live stream just solo and they're comfortable with that. That's something that I got to work on. But like you said, everybody has a different style and everybody has a different level of comfort. But it shouldn't stop you from pursuing and working hard and really just aiming high, aiming far, and just going for it. I really like the chat, collaboration over competition right there, Chris. Like, that is so true. Chris is just a fellow live streamer. He's in the same business. He's helping other people get their live streams up and going, but he's such a close friend. He's one of my go-tos. I reach out to him all the time, and I think we're actually going to start something new where we're going to be kind of what is it? What did I say, Chris? We're going to start going through all these, like, using different platforms and softwares and just kind of talking about them and seeing the pros and the cons to them. So that would be something that we could collaborate together, but still highlights our skill sets and our individual personalities and our styles. So see, Krista, good coach. You plant those seeds and then they just grow. Let's see. You know it, brother. Yeah, it took me a long time to do a solo live stream. That's just something that takes, again, practice, and we got to work on it. My word for the year was confidence. So something that I continue to work on is my confidence in my business, confidence in my presentation, confidence in my choices, confidence in my path and clarity. All those important things that we have to have fundamentally to have a successful business in the end. But it's not going to stop me, and I hope it certainly doesn't stop all our fellow friends here. Yeah. It's all about collaborating.
I have something to say about confidence.
Yeah.
Is I believe truly that your mission has to be bigger than your fear.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are on a mission to serve other people and follow your vocation, help your group of people, then embarrassing yourself or not being number one or making some mistakes, yes, you may be afraid of that, but your fear of not helping your people, not fulfilling your mission, not getting your message out to the world should be bigger.
Ooh, boom. That's a mic drop. That was good. And I like this question. This is good for you because you're, again, in marketing. John, welcome. I forgot to say hi to you, but I saw you earlier. It's good to see you here. I heard it was a waste of time if you don't have a lot of followers.
Aha. No. John, this is a discovery tool, and it is a lead building, audience building tool. So what you really want to do with live streaming is you want to plan your show carefully and take a master class from an expert like DeeJae here, who's going to be announcing her master class.
Yeah.
And I think it's in the show notes if you didn't see it already. So, planning your show is going to be essential. So, you know who you're talking to and what value you bring. And then how are you going to reflect your true personality so that you don't end up being all stiff like a talking head? Because people want to see people, they want to see your personality. So, take a master class from an expert like DeeJae, and then trust me, it will be your best friend because uh, when someone is on a platform like Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook, where else can we stream to? We can stream to a lot of places. YouTube,
Twitter. Yeah, YouTube,
like
for sure.
these are places where someone might just happen to discover you in real time and they would have never otherwise known about you, and they're just like, whoa, live stream is gonna stop them in their tracks. It's gonna get their attention, and then they're going to start following you because they liked what they saw. So think about that. Isn't that a great way to build your audience?
Agreed. I love it. That's so true. There was something else I see. Usama said it really great, right? We talked about it's all about building valuable communities rather than adding up the followers. So well said, Usama, as always.
Yeah, what are followers? I always hated that word. I'm thinking, people who follow you, that's an action. It doesn't make them followers. It basically means that they just want to keep in touch with you. So we should probably change the word from followers, to a different word that reflects that. It's like stay in touch button or something.
That's awesome. I love it. Fred, I seen you. I wanted to say hi. Finally got in. He does video and live streaming. He's a fellow Toastmaster, so got to give a shout out to Toastmasters. That's something I use as a tool to improve my public speaking so I don't feel so nervous in front of the camera while I'm live. You have to do what it takes. You have to put in the work. I mean,
I love it.
Yeah, no, for sure. So it's all these things, taking on those challenges and embracing them. I loved it. Anything else I got here? Jesus, followers sounds cultish. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Justin. That's pretty good. We're running out of time. Oh, I love Toastmasters. Stephanie, I can't wait to talk. I saw that you changed our little appointment, so we'll definitely be talking Friday. If anybody wants to connect with Krista, please. I'm not going to hold her. This is only a 30-minute show. Krista could talk for hours. We could be here for the full 4 if that restream allows.
No, we can't do that because I have to go to my lead nurture workshop, remember, in 1 hour.
Yes. I'll be there. A few of us will be there. Join us. Join the academy. You get all these amazing classes and boot camps and master classes, opportunities. I will go ahead and plug mine in so you can always check out. I'm going to be doing a master class next week on the 16th. It's going to be on audio and video, and those details about it, which I already kind of alluded to it a little bit.
Hi.
So here, hi Ivy. I'm sorry, that's right on your face. So
no, it's okay. We'll take it away.
I got a code. So first 5, you can use the code and get 25% off. Ooh, yeah. Come on and join me. And then we're going to do the VIP after party in Zoom. Krista knows all the goodies and how to just market. I love it. Let me take that off and I will go ahead and so we can see Ivy. But yeah, join me for my masterclass next week. I would love to have some of you there that want to learn about live streaming and need some assistance and have any kinds of questions. And you just made it in time. We're going to button up this show here in a minute. Chris has got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do, but it is a 30-minute show. I just felt like, why not kick it off with Krista?
Yes. I have 2 questions before we wrap this up. Number 1, I want to know, who is your masterclass for? Is this for somebody who has never live streamed before, or is it for somebody who maybe has but doesn't really have a lot of training around it? Or tell us who that's going to be for.
It's definitely for someone that wants to learn about, maybe feels intimidated by technology. They don't know what mic they want. They don't know what kind of video quality. I use a webcam. It doesn't have to be where you spend a lot of money. into high tech, like what we talked about. It's just about getting started and getting your message out. So if anybody has just general questions and they're just starting out, or they have a live stream and they want to learn how to improve it just a little bit more, they feel like they could up the high qualityness, then join me. I would love to help them out in any way I can to make their stream just a little bit more better. That was a good question. Focus on the fundamentals. That's right. That's where we start, on the fundamentals. It's the only way to grow and build.
And my second question, DeeJae, is when is the show that I'm on right now? You said it's a 30-minute show. Tell us when we can come again. When will the next show be? Is there a certain day and time? Will always be this week, or?
Yeah, for now it's Tuesdays. Tuesdays is the time that I've set up. I've been thinking about maybe Wednesdays, but for now it's Tuesdays. It's 1:30 Eastern, I think 10:30 Pacific, and I know you're across the pond. So even for our European friends, that they can be welcomed and they can have check out the live stream. Join the audience. So I love it. Yeah, this is why specifically I chose this time. And I think that that's another aspect. You have to figure out what's a good time, where your audience is, what time they're busy, when they're not busy, when they're going to be able to check in. It's just all the things that we have to think about. So I love to teach. I love to help people understand all those different things and really figuring out what's good for them. Stuff that we talk about a lot. All right.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. This is so exciting. Let's see. I guess that's it. How can people connect with you? I know I got your 0 to 6 Academy QR code there for the Academy.
I welcome everyone to follow me on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me via LinkedIn. You can reach out to me via my Academy if you go to from0to6.com, the 2 with a 2, right? And you can I'm very responsive on all social media channels. So I'd love to help you if you're a solopreneur, if you're a freelancer, if you're a creative, but you want to monetize, you want to really ramp it up to the next level, get your programs out there, get your right pricing, set up some nice funnels. As DeeJae knows, my favorite thing to do is building marketing and sales funnels. And so I'm going to help you with all that so that you can work less, but have more freedom around a business that you really love, that doesn't drain you. So if that's something you're looking for, reach out to me on any social platform or at my Academy.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you so much. I hope that people join us in the Academy. Hope your there's only limited spots, folks. So you got to get in there quick. There's an application process. You got to be an action taker. I mean, it's important.
You have to have silver hair. That's the main requirement.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that at least that it helps in some sort of fashion, but that's funny. Alexi, thank you for your comment. Great, inspiring, super fun. That's the way we like it here. We want to provide entertainment and value and just have a good old conversation and have some fun in the chat, making sure everyone, very inspiring. Thank you, Miriam. I just wanted to highlight you. Anybody else? Anybody last words? I guess that's it. We got to get going. Thank you so much, Krista. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead. We're going to close it out. We're going to give a good old goodbye and say thank you, everyone. Bye.
You've been a great host.